Stunning pictures of elusive animals such as bush pigs, elephants and leopards are some of the amazing work done by Will Burrard-Lucas. During a 3-month assignment for the WWF, Burrard-Lucas captured unique photos of wild animals in the Namibia region of the Kavango-Zambezi Transfrontier Conservation Area. Looking at these pictures, it's hard to believe that they were taken by self-developed contraptions camera traps, which, according to the wildlife photographer, allow for a much less intrusive way to photograph the animals.
So a person there gathering data, the animals will smell the person, they naturally fear people, and so anytime there's a human involved, it can be quite disturbing for the animals. But these camera traps, they're stationary, they just sit there, and the most they get is a click and a flash, but they quickly learn that that's no threat, and after a while they begin to ignore it. So these really are the least intrusive way to gather information and data about where these animals are, and obviously to obtain images of them.
A lot of these species are incredibly difficult to document otherwise, and the camera traps have really been a breakthrough technology for conservation and wildlife research, because we just weren't able to find out whether these species were conclusively in an area. We weren't able to conclusively determine what individuals were there, whether or not there was breeding, what species were present, and the habitats they were using in many cases, unless we wanted to be much more invasive. And so that's one of the beauties of this technology, is you can put it out, get these photos of the animals, and the animals go about their lives normally.
Burrard-Lucas positioned cameras managed to capture images of key species they were looking for, including leopards, hyenas, African wild dogs, and a Savile cat. One trap positioned near a waterhole in the Marshy Conservancy captured a large number of animals, including giraffes and wildebeests. The test, however, came with many challenges.
The particular difficulty was elephants. They can be very inquisitive and playful, and I had these flashes set up. And an elephant is very strong. With a sort of swipe of its trunk, it can uproot a tree. So my little flashes stood no chance. So these traps had to be checked about once a week just to ensure all the flashes were still pointing in the right direction, because you get these pesky elephants sort of investigating them, playing with them, and sometimes spraying dust and water at them. So yeah, the elephants were a constant challenge.
Develop an understanding.
The images will also help WWF scientists better understand wildlife migration patterns and help establish additional protected areas. Jane Kale, CCTV.